We were in today's Sunset Cliffs here in San Diego. You guys, we're only 2 blocks away from Sunset Cliffs. Thank you for joining me on my San Diego home tours. I am Addie Jacobs, and again, like I said, I love Sunset Cliffs, one of my favorite places. You guys, right behind me is one of the prettiest houses I have seen. So many elements to it that really makes it special. It was pretty much a knockdown house and now rebuilt right now in 2024. So follow me in to this 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath up front, but then in the back there's a 2-2, which you could use as a rental or maybe a college kid or something like that, and also a studio size, about 350 square feet, all ready for plumbing, and a 2-car garage. You guys, all of this for $3.3 million. Follow me in. All right, you guys, I can't wait to show you this really kick-ass house. First and foremost, when you see like the siding on the house, look how pretty it is. It's not just like some stucco house that you usually see around here. This house took a lot of time, money, and love that got put into it. It's definitely a beach house. They made it look like a beach house. We brought the sand in right there from the beach, which is only, like I said, 2 blocks away to Sunset Cliffs, right down into the nice water. All right, you guys know what I'm gonna say, right? Loving the floors. Love these inside out, coming in and out of the house, but this is the composite decking, which is not gonna get eaten up by termites. I know a lot of you may not know or even be accustomed to termite problem, but here in San Diego, we have little critters called termites that eat wood, and we hate them, and it costs a lot of money to replace or tint your houses. This composite will not ever get eaten by termites. All right, follow me in. Love this home because living indoor, living outdoor here at the beach. Look at, we're in November. It is right now like November 15th, and it is 70 something degrees outside. This is why we pay a lot of money for our homes and our lifestyle here in San Diego. So we can open up these beautiful doors, live in this beautiful home. Well, there's a lot of favorites in this home that I like. But to start off, look at these wide plank flooring. This is vinyl, you guys. It looks like hardwood, but it's beautiful vinyl flooring. And you know what I'm gonna say next, right? Loving, loving, loving that it's this color, because this is never gonna go out of style. Very timeless, beautiful touch in this house. Second thing, look at those tall ass ceilings. So building this house, they did such a great job with this, right? When you have tall ceilings like this, huge windows, big doors, feels a lot bigger. Now this is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and you can rent this house, just this area, the 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, for $9,000 a month, okay? The kicker is there's even more money to be made on the 2-bedroom, 2-bath in the back, ADU that I'm gonna show you, and also in the studio that's only about 350 square feet, which is already plumbed for your loving. I don't even know where to start. Loving, loving the house. Let's start in this bedroom. All right, first bedroom, beautiful black windows, which is so modern these days, and I love this upgrade to do with windows because a lot of times they're white. I have white ones in my house, they're fine. I wish I could take them out and put the black ones in, but it does cost a lot of money. But beautiful bedroom, good size, little walk-in closet. Another added feature that I like is the 2-tone of paint. I think that like ties us in, make it very elegant, as well as these kind of doors. So instead of just the flat doors that are like hollow inside, beautifully done with black features, black fan. They did a kick-ass job in this home, you guys. Follow me in. We're gonna take a look at the laundry room. People are living here, so don't mind the clothes. We'll just take a quick look. We do have a laundry room there. Second bedroom, used as an office. Again, a little walk-in closet. Again, beautiful blinds, beautiful windows, and very tall ceilings. This is one of the best features in this house because if they were the typical size or typical height, it would be a smaller looking house. But because of that, as well as larger baseboards, this home really exudes class and style. Beautifully done. All right. The other thing I love in here is, first of all, you walk in and the lights just automatically turn on. Kind of cool too. Double vanity, love it. Lights are really cool and trendy. In here though, how cool is this? Floor to ceiling tile work. I think they did such a good job. Now, you know, people can stop and just put the paint, you know, from let's say here up, which a lot of people do, but these guys spent the extra money to make it really tied in and all the way up. Beautifully done. All right. The other thing I love is this vinyl throughout the whole house. This vinyl really looks like hardwood floors. It's crazy. All right, we got a little girl's room in here and also a little walk-in, but take a look, very cute. Same style as the other rooms. Loving all the features in here. All right, you guys, so into the main room, I seriously, look how tall those are. Beautifully done, huge TV. You can tell how big the room is with all the big, like the big TV, big couch. It's great. I don't know about you, but I am loving this backsplash and that front door. What do you think about that front door, cameraman over there? I know you're still shooting over there. It's beautiful. All right, into the kitchen. All open concept, pretty cool, right, you guys? The backsplash, I love, I really, really like it. All this cabinetry, lots of cabinet, lots of space for pantry. A lot of people miss that, even new builds miss that, having a lot of pantry, but they do have a lot of it here. So this would be a great space for you guys to own and then rent out the 2 spaces in the back to bring in that money for a rental. You would make a killing, plus you'd be living 2 blocks away from Sunset Cliffs. You guys, beautiful location. One of my favorite locations in San Diego is Sunset Cliffs, and we're just 2 blocks away. What do you guys think about that island? Is it big enough to cook on and entertain with everybody? Usually they're not even half this big. Really beautifully done. Stainless steel appliances. Did you get that oven? Nice big oven. Space for your little coffee, your drinks. Alrighty. Another little bathroom. And look, guys, you would think that this is wallpaper. No, the designer was able to get this painted to make it look really, really special. It's not a huge bathroom, but it's not small, but it's so nicely done. Even to the point where this is offset, it's not smack in the middle. It's perfect, because if this was here, it'd be right in your face, at least at my height. Look how great all of the added touches are in this home. Beautifully done. Hopefully you've ring that bell to subscribe to my YouTube channel and see 4 home tours a week. But guys, look at this beautiful primary suite. It's so pretty, the bathroom's so pretty, the whole space feels really good, and it's right out to your own little deck. But loving the space, loving oh, farmer's door, it's so perfect. I love these doors because they're not opening and closing out and in, but rather moving to the side. What do you guys think? Beautifully done, right? All right, come on in here to a gorgeous primary bathroom. Beautifully done, double. It's not just a double vanity either. It has space. So for us girls that have a lot of stuff, we have a lot of room. And guys, that shower is Gorgeous too. Look at this. Big shower. I love how they did the subway tile here and then more of the decorative, but not super loud, where you feel like, man, I would get sick of that color. They really pulled it together. And they also did it on the inside of the wall. So it's not just for show, it's all the way inside the wall too. Great window for ventilation. What a great job. We got a walk-in closet. And then the toilet area, which is nice. They just have the toilet in one space. Loving that. What do you guys think? I would love to hear your thoughts on this beautiful home. Again, 3.3 million here in Sunset Cliffs. And I want to show you more. But I love how it's like indoor, outdoor living in this beautiful place of San Diego. Great fencing so you don't see your neighbors, they don't see you. Barbecue some stuff up, have some family and friends over. And it wraps around, this is where it wraps around right into the master private area of its own deck. So that was the primary. All right, you guys, we're gonna walk right around over into the ADU and also the potential ADU and the 2-car garage. So what do you guys think? Beautiful home, beautifully done. I love how they use synthetic grass. Some people don't like it, some people hate it, some people love it. But again, for water conservation, we pay a lot of money for our water bill. Watch your step. So both have a new HVAC system. Again, this whole thing was rebuilt in this year in 2024. So everything is brand spanking new. All right, we're gonna start down here. So this area, maybe we wanna shoot the area. This is the alleyway. This alley is just gravel and dirt. It's not like a paved alley, but literally 2 blocks again to the beach. Somebody building right there. Lots going on. So we're gonna go in there too. So essentially when you're looking at this property, it was a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, right? Up at the front. Now I'm gonna show you about 350 square feet down here that has its own plumbing rigged and everything, but it's left for your imagination or what you need. We have a 2-car garage, epoxied floor, and then upstairs is the 2-bedroom, 2-bath upstairs. So follow me in first to the junior ADU. It has mini splits, which is nice, so heating and air. Same flooring, so they pulled everything the same downstairs, which is nice, so it pulls the whole house together. Nice high ceilings, not as high as the primary house, but it's all rigged and plumbed and everything for plumbing, which is great, electrical and so forth. All right, you guys, so this by itself, you could rent for $2,500 a month. So imagine you buy this 3.3 million, you live in the front with your family, what have you, or you live in one of these and rent out the rest and you're making some cash. All depends on what you need or want in a home. Man, this place smells so new. Epoxied floor, beautiful garage, which again, if you live in the front, you could easily keep this parking for yourself because here in the beach area, it's very hard to find parking sometimes. Or you can raise the rent and allow these people who live upstairs have your parking, or maybe they get one space and you get one space. Many, many ideas, many options for this beautiful place. But how cool, you could play some ping pong, have your friends over, build this kind of out to an outdoor living. All right, you guys, let's head upstairs. All right, so you might also have a question. Both of these have different addresses. So essentially they could be sold separately. That law just passed not too long ago, or you can keep it all. All right. Ceilings are high here too. Beautiful baseboards, beautiful kitchen. Kind of brought the primary house inside this area. Great space, great flooring, stainless steel appliances. They did not miss a beat. Great windows. Everything, like I said, is brand new as of this year. So this unit back here rents for $6,000 a month. Can you believe it, you guys? Yes, I don't know how people are affording it, but they are. We got these big like mini splits, heating and air up here instead of those big condensers. A lot of people are using those, especially in places about this size. This is about 1,000 square feet and beautifully done. And again, it's because of these tall ceilings, it feels so much bigger than just 1,000 square feet. What do you guys think? It even has its own little laundry room. Again, we're here in Sunset Cliffs. Thank you so much for joining my San Diego home tours. You know what they didn't miss, and I love it? So a lot of places don't even have these anymore like old days, right? So we have great storage for stuff we have to store. First bedroom, nice and bright. The bathrooms are like, they did not miss a beat in these either. I love how they went from tile all the way up. They spent the money to make it right, to make it look right, and done correctly with a big, nice walk-in closet there. So the zip code here is 92107. Beautiful part of Sunset Cliffs. Just 2 blocks away from the water. Talk about location, location, location. And loving that it has its own toilet area. Toilet area over here. Thank you, cameraman. More storage there. But don't you think they really didn't disappoint in this house? So far, there's nothing where you're like, well, if they did that, it would have been better. Or maybe they could have done that, it could have been better. This house, they didn't disappoint in the whole entire project. All right, there's a second bathroom. Subway tile throughout in the shower there. I love how the lights just boop, turn on. See how clean and classy this whole place is? All the colors they use, everything they do, nothing's gonna become out of style. It's very nice, beachy, light and bright, which we love around the beach area. Beautiful. And the second bedroom. Oh, daughter calling. Second bedroom, did a great job again. Good closet space and a great house. Alrighty. All right, you guys, let's follow me through all the way to the very front again, and we will wrap it up. We'll just walk downstairs. Loving it. I love how it's separated, but it's still together. So you can literally have it where maybe your kids live in the back if they're older, going to college, or you have a rental, or you live in the front and you have family and you wanted them to be in the back. You can utilize this however you want. But again, location, location, location. Gorgeous home. The features that are throughout this home are pretty darn special. All right, you guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here in Sunset Cliffs today. If you need to buy, sell, invest here in San Diego, shoot me a text, shoot me an email. I would love to help you. Thank you for joining my San Diego home tours. Peace out. I wanted to show you guys after that beautiful home tour. Thank you for joining me on San Diego Home Tours here in Sunset Cliffs, that 2 blocks away. Seriously, one of my favorite points here in San Diego on the cliffs of Sunset Cliffs. Join me, let's go over here and take a look. We have a little bit of cars here and then we'll jog across and get our butt right over to the water. My favorite place to be. If you don't like the water, then don't move to San Diego. But if you like the water and what the water has to offer, get your butt to San Diego. All right, you guys, this is beautiful Sunset Cliffs. Great air, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What a great day in mid-November. Take a look at that water. You have to be really careful along the cliffs. They do collapse. We've had some people get very injured here on Sunset Cliffs, people walking too close to the cliffs. You can go right down there, lay out for the day. Be careful in this water. What do you guys think? I mean, you can't get much better than this. You can live up there for $3.3 million in a brand new 2024 house with an ADU, big 2-car garage with a junior ADU, and have this lifestyle every day. I love it. A lot of people come out here just for lunch, hang out, grab a coffee, walk the beach. I love it. Bring your dogs, people just out here walking around, living the lifestyle of San Diego. What do you guys think? This is what makes me so happy. This air, the water, dogs everywhere with their humans. Love it. People tell me all the time, you can buy a house in Louisiana, you can buy everywhere else but San Diego, and you could have a crazy big house. But what I have to say to that is I know that there's beautiful homes all throughout the states and the country, but San Diego is a pretty special beast. What do you guys think? Could you live here? So parts of Sunset Cliffs you can get down and go ahead and lay out and such like that. Other places like right here is really rocky, so you're gonna have to be pretty careful. Every part of different beaches here in San Diego kind of allude to like different things that you're gonna wanna do. La Jolla is a bit different, Pacific Beach is different. Even Ocean Beach, which we're really close to, well, butted right up to, or Sunset Cliffs, which is beautiful to run. People get married out here. It's gorgeous. All right, you guys, I'll end it again. We had to come down here and show you what a beautiful place Sunset Cliffs is. Look at those beautiful houses before we go too. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'll see you on my next home tour. Talk to you later.